David DeRosa from Connecticut. I'm a chiropractor and clinical nutritionist. This is my 23rd year. I graduated from Life University. It's like a 50-50 split practice. I do chiropractic, working with personal injury, family care, pediatrics, and then I have a nutritional side, working with all different types of problems, specializing in digestive issues and anxiety and depression.
So what were you feeling before being a part of our Introverted Visionaries Mastermind? Like, what was most frustrating for you before then?
Knowing what I wanted to do, I feel like I had some ideas, but couldn't put them together and make a solid move forward. So really needed some help with that.
Tell everyone a little bit about who's a part of the practice.
I mean, employees?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a patient advocate that follows me around in the nutrition rooms and helps me take the notes and pull the supplements and do all that clinical work with me. And so she basically is my assistant. And then I have 2 front desk employees that run the front and get people their supplements and check them out, check them in, and really control the whole flow of the office. And then I have a practice manager who oversees everything.
And what were your aspirations for your practice?
What I'm trying to do is build a practice where I have multiple practitioners working with me. So I want to build up to another chiropractor and another nutritionist. And that's, because everything right now is on me. And so I'm building up to get to that level. Because each year we are building and growing. So as we grow, it puts more pressure on me to do everything, clinically speaking. And it's becoming harder and harder, which is a good problem to have.
Yes. And what were you feeling as you decided to invest in yourself and be a part of the Introverted Visionaries Mastermind? Any hesitation?
Not really. I have no problem investing in myself. When I find something that I think is going to help, I'm going to give it a try and see what happens.
What kind of growth are you excited about this year?
Overall, we grew another 30% from the year before. So we've been growing over the last few years, every year. And we just hired someone new. So I'm very excited about that. And so just continued growth. And we've got more technology in the office with doing spinal decompression, cold laser. So excited about that and moving forward with those modalities. And so there's a lot of excitement coming into this year.
That's awesome. What's changed for you that you're excited about?
Well, more of a plan. I've gotten a lot of help with the consultants that I've worked with. And, the trouble that I'm having, whether it's from the practice or even personally, they were able to really direct me quickly and give me a plan to how to attack that and how to fix those issues in my life and my practice and, continue to grow.
What did you enjoy most about the mastermind experience?
So there was a lot. I mean, I really think that the consultants, just working with them was really key because what I was coming with my problems, issues, and they were able to help me with those. And so that interaction was very key and to really help me move forward.
Well, tell us a little bit about, I know you mentioned a little bit about your services. Tell everyone about, are you insurance, cash?
So I do some insurance and I also do cash plans, a lot of cash plans. I mean, the nutrition is all cash-based. Cold laser, decompression is mostly cash-based. But I do insurance, but I'm trying to do obviously less and less of that, which is a good thing. So as the services that I put into the practice they're mostly all cash-based fees.
And what are you charging for your services?
So for nutrition, we have packages, 12 visits, 24 visits, running up to about $1,000. The decompression is either 20 or 30 visit packages, and those are $4,500 to $6,000. And cold laser is between usually 12 to 20 visits, and we're doing between $700 and $900 for those.
And what would you say, in looking back at this past year, were some lessons or pearls that you learned, or that you're just proud of yourself for having grown in a certain way?
One of my biggest struggles was training our employees, and I really wanted to work on that and just get better with it. And so I made a commitment to stay at work at lunchtime. I usually would run out and come back, in hours, 2 hours later. So I started staying at work, eating there, and actually training. And so that has made a big difference. I feel that the better, trained our employees are, the better everything's going to function. And I was just really slacking on that. Staying in the office allowed me to actually do some studying also, just, studying more on MRIs, learning more about how to read those, because I'm doing a lot of that now, and studying my nutrition work. So it gave me a little bit of time, 20, 30 minutes every day I was at work, to do a little bit of that. Because when I come home at night, that's kind of the last thing you want to do. So
wonderful. Yeah. Training your staff can make such a big difference, right? So
yeah, because we do so many things, and I want them to understand what we do. So they all participate. They all get trials on everything that we do. They all nutrition patients of mine. They get adjusted. They tried the decompression. They tried the cold laser. And one thing I mentioned that we had to is that we have a hydro massage bed. So it's a water massage bed that we also use. So they all like that.
nice.
Yeah.
And what would you say is a tip or pearl of what's helped you with growth in your practice?
A tip. Well, find someone who can help you, make a plan, and follow that plan, and don't procrastinate. I think too many of us overthink things, and then we wait and nothing changes. And I've done that through the years so many times, up and down, and it never works. Procrastination is just, has always slowed me down. And when I finally get a plan, and working that plan, and like you always say, you have that terminology, move the needle. So sometimes they'll say, okay, what can move the needle today? Just one thing, and then one thing tomorrow, one thing the next day. And that's how you start building momentum.
Love it. Oh yeah. And tell everyone what you're excited about with the house thing too, and some cool stuff that happened for you this past year too.
Oh yeah. We were able to build a house over the last year, moved in 6 months ago. So as you can see, there's nothing on my walls behind me, but so still working on that. But yeah, it's exciting, nice difference. Only 12 minutes from work. So that's really nice. But I have resisted on coming home from lunch. So, because I was doing that at first, but just staying there, and I'll deal with house stuff on the weekends.
Nice to live close to home, close to work too now.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you say, how has the mastermind experience been different from other business trainings that you've done in the past?
Well, what's nice about it is you get the webinars and knowledge, and then you're working with someone on the side. So I think that's really key. That was different than what we've done in the past, and I think that was a really good boost, because of course we had the Facebook groups and all those things, but just working one-on-one with someone was very helpful for me.
Where would you be if you hadn't taken the step for yourself in this way?
I don't want to think about it. Probably, like I said, I grew 30% growth over the last year, 30% the year before. So we're making, progress. And, I think if I didn't do anything, I think I would have just been stuck, and I probably wouldn't have grown over the last year. And moving into a house is expensive. So I need to grow.
And what's your big vision that you're really excited about?
Well, we want to reach the $1 million level of collections. So we are 3/4 of the way there. And so that's really where we want to be this year. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. And we do have to add some people though to get there. I think we're going to need more staff, definitely, and hopefully another practitioner. And we should be able to get there.
Yeah, super exciting. What would you say to, if you know then what you know now, what advice would you give? Don't
procrastinate. If you find something that resonates with you, jump in and start moving that needle forward and growing your practice. Because if you keep doing the same thing over, it's not going to change. And that's what I really discovered through the years. I've been doing it 23 years. So I definitely had those years where I just didn't really grow much of it all. So that's sad. It's depressing. So we want to always be improving and moving and expanding. So get on it.
What would you say to someone who might be on the fence?
Invest in yourself. I mean, it's the best investment that you can make, is you're investing in yourself and your practice. I think a lot of people don't do that. They try to save the money, would try to do it on their own. But when there's experts out there that know what to do and can make a plan for you, it's really a great investment.
And what was this like for you as an introvert?
It was good. It was definitely good. Obviously, doing webinars at home and talking one-on-one, on Zoom and everything, It's great. I'm doing stuff through my office in my home. So I'm, definitely an introvert, and I enjoyed that.
Well, I'm really excited about the growth of your practice, and it's going to be an amazing year for you. And also surrounding yourself with people who are supportive as you grow, so that you're able to just be the doctor more, right? So that's really exciting. And then looking ahead and having another doc help you too, and hired and seeing patients for you. So super exciting to be at this place in your practice. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here today and sharing.
Oh, thank you for everything.
And for those of you who are at a place in your practice where you feel like you're at a plateau and you just know that you're capable of so much more and you would love to help more people and feel excited about this next level of growth for you, and you would love help, then feel free to reach out to us at introvertedvisionary.com and book a free chat to see how we can help you grow your practice faster and with less stress. So thanks again for being here today.
Thank you.